innocent, say I keep a check. She was a bad, nevertheless.
Hello everyone and welcome to Fandom Pop. This is the greatest channel on YouTube, and on this channel we talk about video games sometimes, and yesterday was a very important day in the world of gaming. Video game culture has been flipped on its head once again. It's that time of the season, it's that time of the decade. We got a new console generation, and it's nice that we kind of like have a full idea of what this generation is going to be. We got the Switch, which we've had for a while now, which serves its own purpose. We have Xbox Series X. No comments about that. And then we got the PlayStation 5. Actually, I will comment on the goddamn Xbox. I'm just gonna say Sony had a much bigger big dick play. Sony just pissed all over Microsoft's yard. Today I'm gonna be doing like a multi-part series where I'm gonna be looking at all the PlayStation games that were revealed for this event and talking about each one, at least the ones that interest me. I'm not gonna be talking about NBA 2K21, I apologize. But yeah, it's crazy that we have a generation coming out and they came out swinging with a bunch of games back to back to back to back, and we only got like one first person shooter, one sports game, one racing game. Everything else seems to be up my alley. I have not fully watched a single trailer. I just saw like a couple little bits in my car after work. Now I'm gonna fully embrace, fully intake and inject this media into my veins. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner video games. Let's go. Alright, I just watched the PlayStation 5 trailer, the console itself, and that's what we're gonna be talking about for the next several minutes. I like the way it looks. I want to say this is probably my favorite looking PlayStation game. I personally really like the ways the fucking Xboxes look. They just kind of keep getting more sleek and more like a nice home console, something you want to look at on your shelf every day. PlayStation, you know, that was never really their strong suit. You know, I never looked at my big fat ass PS3 and was like, damn, doesn't that just look sexy? When I had my little compact PS2 thing back in the day, it never was like an eye grabber. But now we have this Alienware looking ass reverse sandwich bar with a fucking V Roman numeral with this sexy ass controller. They're trying to get you to spend extra money on controller. I see like a little charger station, headphones, a fucking camera so they can watch you play video games and jack off. It's a crazy image that's in front of my face right now, but I like that it's white. I know that that's like it's gonna, you know, it's gonna get dirty real fast or whatever. I feel like it's a lot more customizable when you have this like very easy base where it's just a simple white design, especially if you're going. And obviously the digital one looks a little bit sexier. CD drives are probably just gonna look uglier and uglier as time goes on. My computer doesn't even have a fucking CD drive. It's all Bluetooth. It's all streaming. We're getting rid of all the physical media. The younger me is dying. It's ironic because Xbox back in the day was kind of like on that charge of, we're gonna get digital going, we're gonna kill GameStop, we're gonna bury the horse, whatever the phrase is. But Sony is the first one to make like an actual move like on their big console with that kind of decision, and they're not invasive about it. They're literally just giving you two options. You can still use physical media, or you can switch to digital, as many already have. And you'll probably maybe get that one cheaper. I don't really know. The price is really going to be the deciding factor if I get this thing or not, because I love a lot of the games that I skimmed through. They look really fucking good, but I am the type of person to wait for my games to come out. I will wait for them to get cheaper. I already have so many things to play from so many generations. I'm just drowning at all times in video games, so if I see another wave of water hitting me while I'm already drowning, it's just kind of like, yeah, I can worry about that when it trickles down to me, you know? I like the LED light. I like the V thing. I like the black and white color scheme. Anything black and white, silver, all these color palettes, like, I'm really into. And that's not to say that the Xbox Series X doesn't look fucking sexy and the Switch isn't sexy. Like, we have a lot of sexy consoles in this generation. It's gonna be a really good generation, you guys. Like, just based on what we already have and what I'm seeing here, I'm excited, and gaming is just taking over the world, and it's only gonna get bigger, and I love it.
Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna ride me like a cruise.
So the first motherfucking game we're gonna be talking about here today is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Do you know how fucking exciting that is? One of my favorite games from 2018 was Spider-Man. I fucking love Spider-Man. It was like instantly on one of my favorite games of all time. And I felt the longing a couple of weeks ago, and I went back and I just went onto my old profile and I just did the DLC and I won 100% of the game. It honestly was like probably one of my favorite, most recent memories in gaming, and right on time because they just announced Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm gonna watch it. I'll be right back. Alright, seeing it just on the computer, highest resolution possible, like it was a very good looking game. It didn't do it justice when I watched it on my phone in my car. I'm sorry I took my glasses off because I feel weird watching trailers with sunglasses. Yeah, it's really good looking. A lot of people, like, I know there's already like a controversy whether this game is a DLC expansion or like a from what I've heard, it's very comparable to Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, how that was kind of just, you know, it's a Fallout New Vegas. They're gonna take the old engine, they're just gonna take the old game, all the old assets, they're gonna have like the B team go in there and make another game of the same nature just again. I am completely fine with that, because I fucking love this game. I love this engine. I could play this game for eternity. And, you know, it's on a new console now. It's beefed up. And we have a new main character. We got Miles Morales. I love that Into the Spider-Verse has taken this character and just kind of the Black Spider-Man gimmick. People have wanted Donald Glover's Spider-Man and all these other Spider-Mans for so long. And the Spider-Man show I'm watching right now, Miles is really predominant. So Miles Morales is like really taking on a face of Spider-Man, and the last DLC, the last Spider-Man DLC, literally the last thing you do in Spider-Man is train Miles Morales to web swing. That's just awe-inspiring. Like, I fucking love Spider-Man. He's easily my favorite superhero, and the fact that this game allowed me to like really like make me feel like I'm Spider-Man, I'm playing this character, I understand Spider-Man, a day in the life of, that was truly special to me, and I can't wait to do it again. And some of the like Echo Fighter games, the Fallout New Vegases of the world, some of them turned out to be amazing games, and I honestly think that this Spider-Man game is gonna kick so much fucking ass. Yeah, this is a big game to swing out with. I really didn't think we were gonna get a new Spider-Man game this soon, but goddamn, am I happy to see it. If there's a game that's selling me on PS5, what am I talking about? This is the game. Alright, we are also skipping Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. I understand that it's like the most bot game in the world. I'm sorry, I'm just no. I'm not going to talk about a game from the last generation to talk about the next generation. I understand why it's there. I'm gonna watch this teaser trailer to Project Athena. I'll be right back. Alright, I just saw the trailer for Project Athia. What did I call it earlier? Athena? Yeah, it's good to know what Square Enix is up to. I like I like that they have a new IP. I think that they really could use some new IPs, especially like on the main consoles, like all these Bravely Default games and like a lot of the Nintendo titles. Like, it's good to buff those out there. I know a lot of people like Dragon Quest and all these other things, but like, give the Final Fantasy players who haven't liked Final Fantasy for the past couple games, give them something. I think this is a really cool idea. You have basically a really buffed out looking Final Fantasy 15. This world looks straight out of Final Fantasy 15. You have this kind of cloaked character, and she has long hair. I'm so excited for... I know it's not a problem with Square Enix because they've had girls with long hair and it's well rendered. But I'm just excited for, like, now that we have like the detail of like sweat and like hair that can be long and like not like go through the character's hips and stuff like that. I'm really excited for all of this to finally make its way into gaming life. It honestly looks like kind of like a Monster Hunter game. We see like a wolf with like ember going on inside of it. There's like a big magic vibe. This woman like summons trees like Hashirama. Like there's a lot of cool stuff, and we never see this character's face, but we do see a giant fucking dragon with like, I guess that's what the characters are going for. They have like fire within their body to illuminate them. Yeah, God, it looks really pretty. I don't know if it's going to be like a big story game, but based on like just this little jumping part, I assume it's going to be more of a linear Final Fantasy style. That's just me though. Like, if you look, like, they have this wide open environment. It would be a fucking crime if we couldn't explore this game. This is beautiful, man. I just wish we got to see a little bit more. I don't see it coming out within till 2022, in all honesty, though, with how long it takes Square to make video games, and the fact that it says working title, and the fact that my phone alarm is here to remind me that it's this time of the day. We'll see. I'll definitely keep my eye on this one, and this is probably gonna wrap up part 1 of the PlayStation reveal. I'll probably do bigger batches in the next couple videos, but I just want like the big opener to get things rolling. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching as always, and until then, with that, I leave you.